What's up, guys? My name's Isaiah Hill, and continuing on with the Halloween month. You got like a little stain there. So, continuing on with Halloween month, I'm going to be reviewing Carrie. Ooh. Carrie was Stephen King's very first book and also his very first film adaptation. It's directed by Brian De Palma, stars Sissy Spacek and John Travolta, like, on top, and I believe, like, Karen Allen and Piper Laurie. Yeah, I was right. Sorry, guys. Still a little sick. So yeah, sorry that some of the Let's Plays are like, oh yeah, well, he's sick, and that's because it keeps going on and off. But Carrie is, in my opinion, this is one of Stephen King's best adaptations. I really like it, and Stephen King himself even says that he likes it. He likes it in a particular way because he says that the film captures what the original story was about. Even though some has changed, some is different, some may be even a little dated, he admits it's still good. Sissy Spacek as Carrie. She's the best Carrie. Like, Carrie has been adapted so many times, it's ridiculous. Like, it is insane, because, like, I was thinking about this one day, and seeing how much Carrie has been adapted, this is the only one that is worth watching. Like, they came out with a sequel for which I have no idea why. Then they came out, like, with a miniseries, then a Broadway musical, and then a remake with a Chloe Grace Moretz. And Chloe Grace Moretz, the main reason why I don't believe she worked as Carrie, she's not a bad actress. She is a pretty good actress. But the main reason why I say that she wasn't as good as Carrie is because I felt like she, like, Sissy Spacek made Carrie, like, Sissy Spacek was like an attractive woman at that time, and Chloe Grace Moretz has been deemed so, like, one of the most beautiful, like, girls out there, like a heartbreaker, and but Sissy Spacek made the character look like that she was not going to be with a guy, and no matter what was going to happen. Now, anyone that knows anything about Carrie, by the way, this is going to be a spoiler, knows the infamous prom scene, where Brian De Palma steps it up by making split screens. And who would have thought split screens being so terrifying? Brian De Palma does a great job with this film. John Travolta, I believe this was like his first starring role. And it was so much. It is very interesting to see because, like, I grew up watching John Travolta from, like, films like Grease, Pulp Fiction, and what was the other one? There was a particular film. Look Who's Talking. That's what it was. Look Who's Talking is a really good movie. I do enjoy that film. But Pulp Fiction is like the one, like, where I really knew him best. Grease was the one that was introduced to me. But here, seeing him as this is amazing. Piper Laurie, Nancy Allen. That's it. It's not Karen Allen. Nancy Allen. I apologize. And even John Travolta said they didn't get the impression that they were playing mean characters. They thought they were just playing stupid kids. Piper Laurie even thought, like, at times it was like a little bit over dramatic. Can you believe Piper Laurie actually came out of retirement to be in this? And a little fun note about this film, a little bit of trivia. Brian De Palma and George Lucas were holding joint auditions for Carrie and Star Wars. And I find that kind of cool because I was like, what if George Lucas, like, let's say, hear me out on this, let's say Carrie Fisher played Carrie, Mark Hamill played, what's his name, Tommy Ross, Harrison Ford played Billy Nolan, and now we need another female to play the role of Chris. But the thing is, what Carrie accomplishes is, when it needs to be scary, it is scary. When it needs to be dramatic, it's dramatic. When it needs to be, like, funny, it's funny. Carrie has a knack for, like, really scaring people. Like, when I first watched it, like, after the infamous prom scene, I was like, ooh, man, that's a little scary. And almost made me not want to go to prom. And, of course, Sissy Spacek does a phenomenal job. Sissy Spacek makes this character she makes this character seem like, oh, you really feel sorry for her, like you love her, and like how all these people are like talking about her, like making her feel bad. She actually stayed in character for the whole movie, which is pretty cool actually. Because I like method acting, but sometimes method acting can go too far. The main example that you'll probably hear is like Heath Ledger and his Joker, and that's like where like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, that's where method acting can get dangerous. And yeah, I agree. But here, like, it even says like an all stops out scare show. One sec, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. I had like a really bad sneeze. But like, Sissy Spacek, if you want another good film to watch that she's in, well, plays like a lead, watch Coal Miner's Daughter. She is phenomenal. It's a movie about Loretta Lynn, and I highly recommend it. This film, she's amazing. Like, this is the film that made me actually want to explore Sissy Spacek's filmography, because like just how like she was able to take this character and work with it so well, like where you're almost certain like that she could actually be like this in real life. And the thing is, like with Carrie, like yeah, there are some dated moments like in the film, I'm not gonna lie, like some of the like the way like how some things look, how some things act, how some things are like how like there was like a notorious shot like where they said, oh, it was all filmed backwards, and you could tell by looking at some things. And one sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about a lot of jump cuts, but it's one way like guys I can get through like without you guys seeing me like sneeze that much. But anyway, with Carrie, you have to know like what you're getting into a little bit, because I love the book. The book is amazing. But one thing I think that a lot of people should know is that if you're going to do Carrie, you need to make it like spectacular. Like this is a film like that you can easily mess up, and unfortunately that's what the adaptations did in my opinion. They messed it up. And while I do like how they try to bring it back, I mean, granted, like, you could actually improve this. I think you can, because every film you can improve, it is how you improve it. Like, in particular, like, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Charlie Chocolate Factory is actually a remake of Willy Wonka. No, it's not. It's just another adaptation. Now, this film, I give an amazing. And I give it an amazing because the acting, I really like the acting. I like the feel. I like how this film builds up to its climax, and I like how it ends. This film is like a little bit of like, oh, how's it really going to end? And it ends pretty well. Stephen King, like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, you can see a lot of his tropes, but I don't care. I like Stephen King. He's my favorite author. I really like some of his movies, because some of his adaptations can be hit and miss, but overall they can at times be really good. With Carrie, I highly recommend that people check out. If you check out the trailer, which will be in the link down description, the original trailer, they misspelled Stephen King's name. Because his name is spelled Stephen, but they spell it Steven, because it was just by mistake. But I feel like that many should check this film out. Give it a watch. Do not judge it too quickly because of the themes. Do not judge it too quickly because how it looks. This film can still be scary, especially the notorious prom scene. It actually made me afraid, like I said, to go to prom, but also made me afraid to be around someone who has like big wide eyes like this. It doesn't blink. There is an entire thing. I don't think Sissy Spacek blinks. And she does a phenomenal job. John Travolta makes a great debut as a movie actor. Piper Laurie comes out of retirement in order to be in this. Brian De Palma coming out and being like really big. If you do not know about Brian De Palma, think about Scarface. That's like the film that was on my mind. But anyway, guys, that's really it. That's all I have to say about it. Now, if you guys enjoyed the If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you guys wish to see more of my reviews like this or my Let's Plays, by all means, go ahead. Go ahead and subscribe. If you guys wish to share this with your family and friends, go ahead, by all means. I'll like for people to check it out. If you guys want to ask, request, or say something, comment down below. And that's pretty much it. Carrie was released, I believe, in like 76, somewhere like near there. And I think it still holds up. So thank you guys so much for checking it out. My name is Isaiah Hill, signing off.